Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. My name is Joe. Drink of the day is a cold glass of water, and I'm finally back from Japan. Had a brilliant time. I'm gonna have a video real soon where I show off the cards that I've W scalped from Japan. I was looking for a whole bunch of Japanese exclusive Navy cards, leaders, and a few other things here and there. So if you want to see that, make sure you are subscribed. But today we're opening the 3rd anniversary box, Japanese edition. This has a ton of really cool stuff in the box, and we're just going to jump straight into it. Now, this box is kind of enormous. Can't even fit it on screen very well. Even with my camera zoomed out, but like, look at this big old box. You just saw so much bulk in this boy. And then on the back, it does tell you what you're going to get. Yeah, you're going to get 10 promos, 10 Don, a set of sleeves, card case, storage box, and a set of power counters. And that's something new. They're honestly one of the things I'm most excited for from this box. Of course, the promos are going to be sick, but the counters, yo, that's pretty cool actually. Got the 3 brothers with like a little sheet of manga type paper. That's pretty sick. And then you got all 3 of these big boys on there. None of these cards actually too crazy right now, but you never know in the future. Let's try and be careful. Let's open these. These are sealed, but I'm going to open them all. So you can get the best look at the texturing and that. This is the ace. This is the 5/6 ace from Starter Deck 15. Seen fringe play here and there over the years since this came out. Not very popular at the minute, but we do have a new red ace deck coming soon. And also we have the ace and Luffy starter deck, which could potentially make use of this. Nice looking card. Really do like the gold foiling on the text. Texturing's nice as well, especially up here. Hope that shows up well. Looks pretty good on the cam. But yeah, and the 3rd anniversary stamp isn't too obnoxious this time. Sometimes with the stamps, they can get a little crazy for me. I think they can take away from the card at times. But this one, I don't know. Maybe I'm coping because I spent a lot of money on this box, but I actually think it looks decent. This is the Luffy. This is the Rush Luffy. You do sometimes see this in UP still. It's about the only deck you still see this in. And even that is only sometimes now. They are opting for more of that Don Quixote build. Alongside Roger, of course. But this one's nice. This one's real nice. The red flex on the big fist. I believe that's his fist. Very cool. And the whoosh down the bottom with the red text. That works super well. That works super well for me. And then the final one is Sabo. This one's a bit disappointing, I can't lie. Of all the Sabos they could have chose, the Secret Sabo from the recent OP13 set would have been a really good one. The 6/8 big blocker guy. Unfortunately, this Sabo is kind of bad. Nobody's played this for a very long time, at least as far as I'm aware. Even in red-black Sabo, I've not really seen much use for this card. Nice art, very nice art, and I do like Sabo. He's a cool character, but yeah, that card is not very viable. Now we'll go through the rest of the promos first. Why not? And there's already some pretty tasty ones on the front I can see. So yeah, you do get both this and the Sanji event of Luffy is the man who will become the king of the pirates as a manga event in this box, which is kind of crazy. These look super good, man. Everyone loves these manga event, full art event, all art event, whatever you want to call them. And for good reason. They look brilliant. The box at the bottom with the text. Long ass name. But yeah, and if Zoro, he's been doing alright at the minute actually, not too bad. But he's also getting a starter deck. So this could be one to watch out for if you are a Green Zoro fan. And there is the Sanji version. This one, obviously, Blue Purple Sandy's not getting a starter deck. And he did get hit quite hard with the loss of Red Rock, it must be said. I believe there is some talk of Sanji maybe still being pretty good in this format. I'm not sure, not much of a Sanji player. But yeah, this card's also just exquisite. And if we do get any more Purple Sandys in the future, this will obviously go in those decks. But yeah, these manga events, very good. These ones are definitely not my favourites. However, I do like the ones from the sets like the Divine Departure and the DMG a lot more. The texturing on these is quite minimal, other than the text box at the bottom. Now, in terms of the other alts, we finally have an alt. It's a promo alt of the good Perona. They keep printing that shitty 122k Perona as these promos, and this one's just good. It's good in Mihawk, it's good in Zoro. We see it in other Slash decks as well, other slightly more off-meta ones. But yeah, this is just a quality card. If you're playing a green Slash deck, odds are you're playing this promo, and this alt's nice. All the ghosts looking very happy. The golden red flecks on her like cuffs and collar as well look really clean. Big fan of that one. And we also get Nami. This is a great card, mostly in UP Luffy at the minute, but I have seen this in the odd build of Nami as well. And I do think I prefer this alt to the regular one. I guess I didn't compare with any of the other cards, but it is what it is. This Nami ult is really nice. I love how she's just like doing a move with the climb attack. Yeah, that's a clean one. All the lightning going over the box at the bottom as well. Very, very good. And the 3rd anniversary stamp really doesn't take away from the art, which is so important. Now, this guy kind of fell off since the Link ban, but this is a solid card. If we get more Big Mom Pirate support in the future, odds are it'll probably be purple, and we are getting that purple Katakuri starter deck, which could be quite exciting. So if you are a purple cat main, maybe now's a good chance to get some of these. And this ult does go kind of hard. The regular ult's super good as well on this one, I must say. But with all the gold and red flecks, this kind of seems more like an SP to me than a regular ult, because of all the extra bits of texturing. But yeah, that's a super clean one. And then this dragon. Was I holding that off the screen? Apologies if so. There's another look at Katakuri. Then we get this dragon. This dragon is obviously really only seeing play in Red Black Sabo. It is a Koala card as well, but Koala is not having a great deal of success at the minute. Other than a brief spell in Heroines. But yeah, this dragon's very clean. I definitely prefer this to the regular ult. The background being a lot brighter. I don't know, I just prefer it personally. The regular ult of this dragon is very, very dark. Which, I mean, Dragon's a mysterious guy, but yeah, I do like the lighter background. And of course, again, the etched foiling on the red and gold is super quality, man. We're so lucky, the quality of these promos that we get in One Piece. It's like, yeah, this box was expensive, but these promos are insane, man. And to get just 10 of them guaranteed in the box, what a treat. And this one, I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the more expensive ones, just because the card's quite expensive. The regular version of this Kuma, I think, is still hovering around like 20 quid. And this ult is definitely better than the regular ult. He does have kind of big fingers. One small criticism. His fingers are kind of weird. But I like these actually like... I don't know, the regular ult looks very similar to the regular secret. So I do like that this stands out a bit more, to me at least. Let me know your thoughts on all of these. Which is your favourite? I think overall... I mean, it's got to be the manga events. But if we're not including the manga events... I actually really like the dragon. I do actually really like the dragon. But these are all lovely cards. And I'll sleeve those up later. I always get a bunch of people in the comments on these videos. Sleeve your cards immediately. I'll do it later. I'm not going to make people wait for me to sleeve my cards. Don't worry. They can handle the air. One Piece cards aren't built like shit like Pokemon. And there's your Don. So you get 10 of these orange Dons. These are nice. I don't think these are anything special. You do get a full set. Pretty cool. Very clean. Classic Don design with just some orange and red etched foiling. These are good. They're not my favourite. They're definitely not bad though. And if you are getting into the game, I imagine these might be quite affordable as a way to bling out your Don. And now, I'm very excited for this. I'm going to move so we can have a better look at this deck box. So I'm quite excited for this. I assume the counters are in here. So honestly, that's what I'm hyped for. You know, I'm a player of the games. I'm hyped for the fucking counters. So this is your leather deck box. Outside, you got the 3rd anniversary logo. Got the One Piece map design. The brothers on the back. The logo on the top. Map on both sides. And on the bottom, you've got some copyright information. Inside, yeah, it's like a nice leathery material. And inside you just got the, what material would you call this? I don't know, it's standard deck box stuff for these premium deck boxes. And then in the dice tray, it fits very snugly, actually. A little hard to pull out, but that's not a bad thing. It means it's not going to fall out. This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. We finally have a way that's not just dice to track power up and down. Are they all the same? I think they're all the same. Yeah, so you got plus 1,000, plus 1,000, plus 2,000, minus 1,000, minus 2,000. And you get 6 of these. They fit in your little dice tray very nicely. You got a little bit of space there for some regular dice as well, if you'd like. And yeah, nice skull and crossbones logo on the ends. These are going to be really nice, especially for when people are playing on stream. Sometimes it can be quite difficult to like immediately determine how many dice are on a thing and what they represent exactly. So having this for power is great. I think it's a shame that like 2 of these weren't cost, for example, because you could have had 2 that are like +1, +2, -1, -2. But I suppose cost does go quite a lot bigger than that. So maybe we're best off sticking with dice for cost. And then we use these for power. Maybe that's what they're going for. Either way, I love that we finally... I think this is the first one. I love that we finally got an official product with these in. And I will be using this deck box purely because of those. Although that is a little bit rattly. Can you hear that? Yeah, that's quite rattly. Definitely have to pack that out with something. Maybe that bit of cardboard that came with them will have to come back out. But either way, that is a really nice looking deck box, in my opinion. Probably going to become my new main deck box. And the final thing that you get is a big old storage box. So not only do you get... Oh, we've got sleeves as well. We've got 2 more things. We'll do sleeves first, I guess. I'm not going to open these. I don't like these official sleeves. They're always made terribly. Maybe these are different, but they don't look any different. Yeah, and decent design. It's nothing too crazy, but these are always made like crap, so they're kind of hard to use without oversleeves. And with my tiny hands, oversleeves not really an option. But yeah, you also get a storage box. Not only do you get the big old storage box that you can fill with bulk, we also get an actual really nice leather design storage box. And we'll open this one, of course. Take a quick look. And yeah, again, it's got the brothers with the One Piece map design and the logo. The One Piece card game logo on the side. That's cool. The brothers on this end. And the brothers logo on that end again. And the same on that. Is there anything inside? No, just the same material as the deck box. Good. So how do these fit exactly? You're not going to get 2 rows. Are they the right size if you lay them down? It's a bit of a strange size, honestly. Maybe you could fit like 3 stacks of cards? No, that's not snug either. I don't really know about this size. It's a bit strange, right? I guess you expected to sort of store them like that. If they were in sleeves, then you've got a bit of room for the sleeve. Have I got a card in a sleeve? This card's in a sleeve. Yeah, I guess that's a bit better. Still a lot of room to rattle around. I don't know, slightly strange size, but very nice box. You can certainly store a whole bunch of bulk in this. I'll probably use this to organise the playsets of cards for 1 or 2 sets, depending on how many you can fit in here. I think probably just 1, judging by the size, but hey, cool nonetheless. So that's it. That is the 3rd anniversary box. That's what you're going to get. This retails for $200 or pounds, I think. And this is a little bit old. I know this video is a little bit late, but it is what it is. I did get this below retail, of course, because my store owner is a lovely man. And I hope you guys haven't paid the scalper prices on these, because they're kind of crazy. It's not ideal. But if anything, I think my favourite thing from this box is this deck box with these little counters. They're going to make playing the game just that little bit clearer. And in a world where people can make silly mistakes all the time, having every bit of clarity is always just a nice thing to have. Either way, thank you for watching. Let me know, did you get one of these boxes, hopefully for retail? If not, are you picking up any of the singles for decks in the future? And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.